Hello, what up, it's Ron, your movie madman, and I'm back. So today is my final Christopher Nolan movie review. So today we are going to be talking about Inception. I've got it on Blu-ray as well. Got really cool lenticular case, which doesn't really do anything, to be fair, but it's a slipcover, so we're excited about that, aren't we? But we're talking about the 4K Blu-ray, which also has a slipcover, and then it has 3 discs inside. Different artwork on the 4K disc, so done well there. And then the 2 Blu-rays are the same as the 2 Blu-rays in the Blu-ray box. So that doesn't matter, because you don't buy the 4Ks for the Blu-rays, do you? Unless of course you're one of these people that doesn't have a 4K player and they're buying them for the future, for when they do have one, which is smart. That's why they do that. So, Inception. What can I say that isn't going to piss off my viewers that much? Well, look, let's start at the beginning, alright? Judging by the film, this is one of Christopher Nolan's films that I literally watched about 3 or 4 times before I actually understood what was going on. But that doesn't matter, because now I do understand what's going on. I understand the ending, which you'd be surprised the amount of people that don't understand the ending. From a cinematic visual point of view, this film looks amazing. From a story point of view, the film is amazing. From a directed point of view, the film is absolutely incredible. The visual side of this is absolutely great. I'm sure by now all of you know about the revolving corridor scene where Joseph Gordon-Levitt is fighting some spies or some spy killers or whatever they're called. I don't know, I didn't write it. He's fighting people down a corridor that's turning round. They actually built that corridor and put it on a thing that turned it round, so that's actually real. There's no visual effects there, green screens and stuff like that. I think that was an absolutely spectacular part of the film for me. A lot of people will probably say that for themselves as well. Very well done. 4K wise, I got this in 4K because I love the film. I love Christopher Nolan, and the visual aspect and cinematic aspect of Inception is still to this day very mind-blowing for me. 4K though wise, it's definitely not at the top, I'll tell you that. The 4K side of this film I thought was a little bit poo. I remember when I bought it, I was well excited, popped it in, and like straight away I was like, this doesn't look as good as I wanted it to. I don't know, I had a look on IMDb and it doesn't say if it's a 2K digital intermediate or a 4K digital intermediate, but either way it's one of the grainiest grainy films I've ever seen, and I don't know what the digital intermediate is, but I would be very, very surprised if someone told me it was a 4K digital intermediate. I saw this in the iMax because it was the iMax Enhanced edition, and then it turned out that it actually wasn't the iMax Enhanced edition, it was just a film playing in an iMax screen, just to like celebrate the 10th anniversary of it or something like that. But then I watched that then and I was just like, I literally was just as disappointed as when I watched it on 4K Blu-ray. It wasn't as bad as Batman Begins. Batman Begins was really dark and the faces just looked really strange in Batman Begins, as I've probably said before, but Inception, the lighting wasn't as bad as that. But there are certain bits like when Leonardo DiCaprio takes Ellen Page into a cafe for the first time and you see all those bits blowing up around them because she realises she's in a dream. I thought that was going to look a million times more amazing than it actually did. And don't get me wrong, there are parts of this that still look good in 4K, but there's just certain bits of it that I wanted to look better. That's what it is. I'm not saying I hate it, I'm just saying that I personally wanted it to be better, considering how good some of Christopher Nolan's 4K films are, this just wasn't up there with that. Tenet looks great. The Dark Knight and The Dark Knight Rises and Dunkirk and Interstellar all look absolutely phenomenal in 4K, but this just, it wasn't on par with them, should I say. I still enjoyed it, but I enjoyed it a little bit less, just because it wasn't that pop-in brightness that I wanted it to be. So I don't know if that's just me being selfish, thinking, oh, it's not how I wanted it to be, but you know, that's why I do these videos. I don't do these videos to give you other people's opinions, do I? Do these videos to give my opinion, so it is just my opinion, alright? So don't get upset. Don't you dare get upset. I'm talking to you, alright? But all in all, it's an absolutely fantastic film. I am planning on doing a series in the future where I talk about interpretations of films, and this is one of the films on that list that I will be interpreting. By interpreting, I mean explaining the bits that people don't understand, but again, they're just how I have understood it, so I might be explaining it in the wrong way. But sometimes I watch explanation videos on YouTube and I think that's not what's actually going on, and then you watch another video that completely contradicts that video. So again, it's just going to be down to my opinion. So that's my Christopher Nolan series over with. So next Wednesday I'm going to be going into aspect ratios, so that's an exciting one for you to look out for. Aspect ratios, like talking about iMax, talking about widescreen and scope and 4.3. Going to be going to all that, explaining it. I'm also going to be talking about the difference between Blu-ray and 4K and picture quality and HDR. I'm going to slam all that into one video, so it's going to be quite a nerdy one next Wednesday, but hopefully it'll be full of really cool information for you all as well, so you have got that to really look forward to. So that's it from me for today. I'm going to leave you in peace for the rest of the night. I do apologise if I've upset anyone by saying that I didn't think Inception looked very good in 4K or in the iMax screen. It's just my opinion, alright? So smile and get over it. If you could like this video and subscribe to the channel, that would be great. I will see you again soon, alright? Goodbye.